Some of Gor Mahia players went on strike earlier this week, and this is because they didn't receive their share of the prize money after winning the league title. And this resulted to them not even traveling to Nigeria for the Cold City Cup. And yes, today we're going to touch on that, some of the updates, what the management actually said, and also going to look at some of the things that are affecting Kenyan football and us moving forward. So this is actually pretty interesting. I mean, Kenyan football always has drama, but I think this for me is the first time that I've had players actually going on strike due to not winning, not receiving the prize money from winning the league title. Ambrose Rached actually came out and said that the players who went on strike won't actually receive payment for the days they missed training. So Gor Mahia actually is in a bit of shambles because there's a lot of instability. And also not being too concrete and honest, because starting off with state that Ambrose Rached actually said that they won't be signing any more foreigners, and this was due to the issues they've had in the past with foreigners and FIFA, obviously, due to payments and whatnot. And so the interesting thing is Gor Mahia have already signed a number of foreigners in this transfer window. It's actually really good that they've actually started or gone about their transfer business early on. Because they have Kafin, and yeah, they needed to do that. They already have their coach in, the Brazilian coach. They have Zico Tieno as the assistant coach. And so, yes, it was looking pretty good, but this story now came out and players actually went on strike. They didn't go to Nigeria. They did really poorly in Tanzania with the cecafa Kagame Cup. But this is actually pretty interesting. So this is as per Kevin Teya. Gor Mahia has informed their players that they will not receive payment for the days they missed training. The notice sent to the players has also been shared with Football Kenya Federation and the Kenya Footballers Welfare Association. The letter reads, according to your contract with the club, you are required to follow club rules and regulations, including instructions from the team manager regarding administrative matters. You are also expected to maintain high levels of discipline both on and off the pitch, including during training. Your failure to adhere to these standards constitutes a breach of your contract. You are required to provide a written explanation within 48 hours of this notice as to why disciplinary action should not be taken against you for violating Clause 6 of your contract and Article 14 of FIFA's regulations and the status and transfers of players. Consequently, the club will withhold a portion of your salary, allowance, and any other benefits for the period of your absence. If you do not submit a response by the specified deadline, the club will make a decision without further reference to you. So this is actually pretty unfortunate coming from the league winners. A lot of fans are actually pretty mad with the fact that how the players have conducted themselves and carried themselves with this sort of, madness. But anyway, we hope that this is resolved quickly because Gor Mahia have a crazy busy season. Pushing on to now some of the things that I believe are hindering Kenya's football and the growth. A number of things. But first, I'll actually say what the sofapaka captain and skipper Humphrey Mieno actually said was the fact that the league needs a sponsor. We also need some broadcasting rights because players need to play. They need to play for something. He actually said that they need to play for something other than qualifying for CAF. And so that's actually key. That's one of the key things. The other is the transfers. I have a big problem with these transfers. Man, these 6-month, 1-year contracts are ridiculous. Our transfer window is so hard to even keep up with because everyone's moving from one team to another. It's too much. It's too much because everyone is either, their contracts have either expired because it was one year or 2 years. And then, just the usual madness. We have like a team asking like 12 players in one transfer window. And then they'll obviously go and recruit another 12, 13, 14. It doesn't make sense. And so it just spoils our football. I'll give you a good example, like the players who are being brought into Manchester United, like the likes of Euro. All these guys are actually being given 5-year. Even the lead could actually be getting a 5-year contract with the option to to extend for a further year. Even the guy from Bayern, the right back. So it's crazy, man. We do one year, 2 years. It's too much. Yes. Do make sure to check out our other social media platforms at LFB Love Football. Do make sure to like this video and subscribe to Kenya's biggest football channel. And as always, support Kenyan football. We out.